Hello and welcome to Lighthouse Tarot, where we embrace the light within ourselves and within others. I'm your host, of course, Willow Riley, and today we're going to be talking about Capricorn and Venus Part 2. So Capricorn and Venus, they are very hard to read because they're ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is the planet of discipline, longevity, hard lessons. So growing up, a Capricorn and Venus could have grown up in a place where they learned hard lessons really easily, and it was difficult for them growing up, and they had to kind of be the mature one. They had to be the one that had it all together for a long time. Another thing about Capricorn and Venus is they keep their relationships very protected. They don't believe in talking to their friends about their relationship, posting about it on Facebook. They are very aware of their relationships, and they think that their relationships with other people should only be that person and them. And they're very loyal too, so they don't believe in having third-party situations, having all their friends in their business, posting it on Facebook and asking questions about it. They're like, no, this is my relationship and it should only be my business and the person's business around me. Goals matter for Capricorn and Venus. Capricorn and Venus is always going up to the very top. So they want to be with someone who is goal-oriented, just like they are. Sorry, I gotta adjust my outfit. And sorry it's a little bit windy today, guys. But yeah, Capricorn and Venus, one strike and you're out. So if you do something that goes against the relationship, if you do something, if you cheat, if you lie, if you screw them over in any type of way, the Capricorn and Venus will break up with you and will not look back, because this is an earth sign. Earth signs are very steady. Earth signs are very grounded. Earth signs don't mess around. They're in it for the long haul. Their end goal is marriage. Their end goal is family. Their end goal is having a long-term, stable relationship. Another thing about Capricorn and Venus is they don't take rejection very well, because they're striving to go to the top. They want to have it all. They're very ambitious. And so if you reject them, they're not going to take it very well. Another thing about Capricorn and Venus is they are frugal and they have expensive tastes. So they're not going to spend a lot of money on a lot of different things. They're going to save their money, have their savings up, and then they're going to spend it on something that is expensive. They're going to spend it on something like a really nice outfit, or a really wonderful time where they can wine and dine and they can spend their time out and enjoy their time out. Go to a fancy restaurant, order some wine, order some steak, get you those cute little desserts with the with the flame on it, right? For a Capricorn and Venus, a person who doesn't need anyone makes them sexually attractive. Because a Capricorn and Venus, they don't need anyone themselves. They're a bad bitch. They take care of things around the house, around their finances, and they are very fiercely independent. So whenever they find someone else who's fiercely independent, they find that person very sexually attractive. Capricorn and Venus doesn't want to take care of someone. They don't want to be their mom. Sometimes Capricorn and Venus will do that if they are insecure about love and they're like, I don't really understand love, and this person says they love me, so I'm just gonna date them and see what happens, and then they end up mothering them, and then that turns into resentment and they don't last for very long. But if they find someone who's very sexually attractive in the way that they are independent and they're doing their own thing and they're taking care of business, then the Capricorn and Venus is going to date that person. The best thing for a Capricorn and Venus to do is to find someone who will let you do your own thing and respect your time. Find someone that will allow you to do your own thing, respect your time. If you want to be seduced by a Capricorn and Venus, they will seduce you with their maturity and their work ethic. Their work ethic is very well. Their work ethic is very impressive, and their maturity level is very high because of that Saturn influence. they need to find that balance between autonomy and codependency. They need to find that balance with a partner. And for a Capricorn and Venus, they're very turned on by someone who is powerful in their own career. A lot of Capricorn and Venuses kind of get seduced by their managers because the manager is the one in power, and the Capricorn and Venus sees that and they like that. I know for me personally, there's a lot of managers that I look up to, and I feel some type of way towards them because I'm like, wow, they're a manager. They made it up to the top. This is amazing. They're the general manager. They're the store manager. They're the kitchen manager. This is amazing. That's so cool how they made it up to this way in power. So that's a little bit about Capricorn and Venus in love. Capricorn and Venus are very fun. They're funny. They're attractive. They're very well put together. They're someone that you can talk to whenever you need some life advice. When you don't understand what's going on anymore, Capricorn and Venus is a very good problem solver. They'll look at your problem and they'll look at it in a very earthy way, and they'll realize, okay, so what's the problem and what's the solution? What's the quickest way we can go from the problem to the solution? How can we solve this? Let's look at this in a very material way. If you're not making enough money, maybe you should get a second job. Maybe you should change your job. If you're not happy with your life, what can you change about your life? Can you change your routine? Can you change the people you're hanging out with? Well, that's what the Capricorn and Venus is going to do for you. And Capricorn and Venuses are very loyal when it comes to love. They love love. They might not understand it the best, like a Scorpio or a Pisces, but they love the idea of gift giving. They love the idea of going on fancy dates. They love the idea of sharing something with you, sharing something, sharing love with you. And they want a power couple. They want to build an empire. So Capricorn and Venus are very attracted to power couples. So that's what I have for Capricorn and Venus part 2. If you want a part 3, let me know. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Have a lucky Thursday. As always, I'm open for personal in-depth tarot readings. You can DM me at Lighthouse Tarot 7. And I'm also open for birth chart readings too. And those take about 5 to 7 days. The tarot readings are much quicker. It takes 1 to 3 business days. But let me know if you're interested in that. I appreciate all your support. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed this content. It really helps me out. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Goodbye.